morning. I'm going to go over all of the different attachments that are available for the BioModulator. I'm also going to talk about the cases. And let's start with the cases real fast. So we have different protective cases for different types of things that you may need. So this is I'm going to start with smallest to largest. So this is our small carry case. This is a good idea if you're going to do therapy with like electrode pads. So electrode pads, if you're going to do a therapy maybe for your lower back, maybe you have a herniated disc and a back pain or something, and so you would like to attach electrode pads and wear them for several hours. When you're doing something like that, you're going to need to have a carrying case that will somehow attach to your body. This is a small carry case. It will attach to the body. It has a belt loop strap here. It also has a lanyard to connect, and so you can strap this to your body and wear your biomodulator for several hours to do therapy where you have pain. So remember, electrode pad therapy is going to need some type of case that will attach to your body so that you can wear it for several hours at a time. So this small case is good for that type of thing. This case is another way that you can wear it. This is a fanny pack case. So this strap can go around your waist and you can keep your biomodulator safe and secure inside of the case. So this is a nice size. I actually used this quite a bit when I was taking my biomodulator with me to games, and I had a transducer crystal wave at the time. So if you're going to different sporting events for your children and you have a crystal wave and a biomodulator, both of those will fit nicely in this size case. So that's the second one. The third case is the next size up, and it looks like this. And again, it allows you to do several different types of things inside this case. It will fit a Transducer Pro. It will fit several other things. So this is a nice size case for many people. Then the largest size case we have is our professional case. The professional case is the only one that will fit the foot plates in it. So it's important if you're needing to travel with your foot plates and you want to keep them in something, then this case is going to be the one that you're going to want for that. So it will fit many other things. You can actually put this one on top and fit lots of things if you wanted to do something like that. So those are the different case options for people. And so let's go over all the different attachments. So your most important attachments are going to be your transducers. So this is our Transducer Crystal Wave, and this is our Transducer Pro. And these are going to be your most important attachments. These are what helps you to get the biggest amount of power and the fastest amount of change for things in your body. So for example, if you have a sprained ankle or you have someplace in your body where you have a lot of pain, the fastest tool that you would have available to get relief from your injury is going to be a transducer. And the Transducer Pro is more powerful, so you're going to get those results much, much faster with a more powerful transducer. Okay, now let's talk about other options we have available. We have electrode pads, as I just talked about a moment ago. These are great if you have a painful area and you're wanting to do an extended therapy and wear them for several hours. Great if you have back pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, something like that, and maybe you don't have the ability to use a transducer. The electrode pads are a great option for those painful areas. They come in different sizes. There's smaller ones and there's larger ones. This is about the average size. Probably the most popular size that we have is the 3-inch rounds. And these would connect with your red and black connection wires. So you'd be doing at least 2 at a time. You also have the option to do 4. So if you ever wanted to do 4, make sure that you get the connection wire that has the 4 leads on it. All right, we have different types of fabric items that will plug into your biomodulator. This is a sleeve. all the little areas of this sleeve will be having the current coming through it. There are little silver threads woven through this fabric, which give you the current all the way through the different areas of fabric. You would use the same type of wire for the electrode pads. They're the red and black connection wires. Now, if a person is just using one sleeve, they're going to need a pad for the other wire, because you always have to plug both red and black connection wires in to make this therapy successful. So you'd have one wire on this side for this one, and then the other one would have to be an electrode pad. That's if you only have one fabric thing going at a time. If you are using gloves and you have two gloves going at a time, then there is no need for the pad. It's just that they're sold individually, and so sometimes people will buy just one because maybe they just have one part of the body that's needing it. So that would be a choice if you want to have the two going, two gloves at a time or two socks at a time. That's a choice. They are sold individually. Now we have these items that all use the same type of connection wire. The brush electrode plugs into this one. This again is to stimulate the scalp. A lot of people ask if this is going to grow their hair. That's not the intended purpose. We have had some people say that they've had some of that benefit. It's mostly about stimulating the scalp for things like maybe they're having migraine headaches and that stimulation feels really, really good, or different things like that. And so this is for the scalp stimulation. And this is something that this connection wire will also plug into the next item here. This is the pencil electrode. The pencil electrode is really for things like very small acupuncture points. You're trying to isolate and stimulate one small little point at a time. That's great for the ear. If you are studying the acupuncture points that are on the ear, this is a great tool for stimulating those tiny little points that are on the ear. You would also use the same type of connection wire for the face electrode. Now, each electrode does come with its own separate wire. I just want to show you that they are all interchangeable. If you were to break one wire, you may have already an additional wire that will work for that tool. So the face electrode is a very nice option for stimulating around the face. Sometimes people have sinus pressure and headache pain around the eyes, and so they would want to do some stimulation where they have that pain and that pressure. You can also use this for the purposes of cosmetic purposes. If you're trying to work on wrinkles and you want to do some stimulation around the eyes and around the face. So this face electrode is a nice option for a lot of people. There is a similar item as well. This is called the flexible blue electrode. It will take the connection wire that is the same one for pads. A red and black connection wire goes into those little holes. You simply slide this onto the finger to hold it, and then you can place it around your face. So this may be a nice option for you. And we have the drumstick electrodes. This is a good option for people that are, again, doing acupuncture points. And maybe they want to stimulate an acupuncture point over here and one very far away over here. So this is going to be extremely helpful when you're trying to do those that are far apart like that. So your acupuncture points that are far apart, this is the tool that you would want for that. We have a male electrode for the prostate. This is something that is going to be important for men that are having prostate concerns. It's allowing you to get the energy right to the prostate to help with those prostate concerns. We have the clips for an acupuncture needle. So if you are an acupuncturist and you would like to stimulate where the needles are going in, these actually will clip on to the needles and allow you to do that acupuncture stimulation. The ear clips. The ear clips are an option, again, for people that are doing some of those auricular ear points. So we can simply clip these ear clips on to the different areas of the ear that we're trying to stimulate. You can do right at the earlobe, and you can also do up around other parts of the ear. So these are a nice option. They, again, will need to be plugged in. It's the same red and black wire that is used for electrode pads. So you would need that type of wire for the ear clips. The Y electrode is one of my favorites. I love this one. It's just so versatile for use in so many different areas. The main purpose that most people are using this for is for the balancing of the autonomic nervous system. We stimulate on the neck, at the sides of the neck. We would do both sides of the neck. We also do it at the base of the skull, right at the hairline. So this really helps you to reach those hard to reach areas. I like to use this as a massager. It feels so nice. I can work on areas of tension and stress. I get a lot of tension in my shoulders. We do have to make skin contact though. So when we're using it, we have to always have skin contact. So we'd use it up underneath your shirt for some of those areas. I've had a lot of people like to do this as a massager on the bottom of their feet. They really, really like how that feels. So this is a very versatile electrode to have. It has a lot of great uses for it. So we also have our hand grips and our foot plates. So I want to show you how those all get connected. We have our connection wires here. So the first thing is we're going to do is plug in our bridge wires. We have a solid red, and that's going to go to connect the red to red. So I have a red foot plate here. So I have the red foot plate connected, and I'm going to connect my red hand grip as well. Now I've got my black bridge wire. Remember, these are the ones that are solid red and solid black. So I have black connecting to my black foot plate here. And then I'm connecting the other end to my black hand grip. Then I have my connection wire that goes into my biomodulator. So this end is going to go into my biomodulator like that. And then the red and black ends. When you first get your wire, you're going to have them connected. You're just going to simply pull them apart so that they're wide enough for you to use them. And you're going to place your black into the back side of your black hand grip, and the same with your red hand grip. This back side here has an opening to receive that connection wire. And now you've got your foot plates and your hand grips all connected. And so doing your hand grip and foot plate therapy is a very important therapy to charge up your body. So these are all the different attachments that we use with Dr. Tennant's BioModulator. And if you have any questions, just call the Senergy office. Thank you.